When you hear the name Dan Bilzerian, you most likely think of money, women, mansions, and yachts. A man known for his extravagant lifestyle, he definitely lives a life that the majority of people will never come close to. How did he manage to get so rich? How is he able to live the lavish lifestyle that he does? Keep watching the video to find out, and make sure to subscribe to the channel so you never miss a new video. Dan is an Armenian-American poker player, actor, businessman, and social media influencer. He was born on December 7th, 1980 in Tampa, Florida, making him 40 years old today. His wealth first started accumulating from a trust fund left to him by his father, Paul Bilzerian. Dan had to wait until 2010 when he turned 30 years old to have access to the money in his trust fund. In the year 2000, when he was only 20 years old, Dan decided to join the Navy SEALs. He attempted to complete Navy SEAL training 2 times, making it through 2 different Hell Weeks, which is an accomplishment in of itself. But after a few attempts, he was unable to fully complete Navy SEAL training and never went on to become a Navy SEAL because of a few injuries as well as safety violations. After leaving Navy training, he decided to enroll at the University of Florida to study business and criminology. He qualified for benefits through Navy SEAL training that funded his studies. While at the university, he was introduced to poker by his brother and a few other friends. He quickly learned how to play poker and got really good at it. It is unclear, but it is thought that he didn't actually graduate with a degree in business, but rather decided to stop attending his classes to focus on playing poker as a main source of income. His poker career started in 2008 when he finished in 180th place at the World Series of Poker main event. He won around $36,600 at the event. In 2013, he said that he won $10.8 million in one night, although there was never a reliable source to confirm this. He claimed to have won over $50 million the entire year of 2014 just from playing poker. But with the wins comes losses, and he admits to having also lost $3.6 million from just one poker game. He regularly plays in private, high-stakes games with the rich and famous. Some of the games he has played in required a minimum buy-in of $1 million. Another way Dan has made money is from acting and stunt work. He has been in the movies Lone Survivor, Olympus Has Fallen, The Equalizer, Cat Run 2, and The Other Woman. Currently, Dan has 32.5 million followers on Instagram and is known as the King of Instagram. He flaunts pictures of him with beautiful women in places all over the world, photos on his yacht, at parties in his mansion, and racing expensive cars. He enjoys boasting that he lives the playboy life and indulges in expensive things. According to the average found on Inspire.me and InfluencerMarketingHub.com, Dan can make anywhere between $65,000 to $133,000 per post on Instagram. He has an average engagement rate of 6.6% and is expected to reach a following of 4.2 million. He's also quite the daredevil. He enjoys doing extreme sports, mountain biking, training MMA, scuba diving, snowmobiling, and racing cars. In 2011, Dan competed in one of the high-stake drag races in history at the Las Vegas Speedway. He drove a 1965 AC Cobra and actually beat his opponent who drove a 2011 Ferrari 458. He won $385,000 at the event. With money and time on his hands, Dan decided to run for president of the United States in 2016, but his campaign didn't last long. He dropped out of the presidential race and eventually endorsed Donald Trump. Dan is the founder and CEO of the global consumer brand Ignite. The brand sells electronic cigarettes, CBD oils, vodka, clothes, water bottles, and other products. However, the company didn't do so well in the year 2019. It was reported that Ignite lost over $50 million that year, allegedly on marketing and office rental expenses. But there is speculation into other reasons why the company lost so much money. According to a recent lawsuit, he allegedly pays rent on his multiple homes and pays for the rest of his lifestyle, parties, models, travels, yachts, cars, and more, by charging it to a company credit card. When the company president asked Dan about these expenses, he was fired. It is thought that Ignite really lost $50 million in 2019 for paying for Dan's rent and expensive lifestyle. Up until recently, rent for one of his mansions in Los Angeles Hills was $200,000 each month. When he moved out of that particular mansion in recent years, surrounding neighbors expressed how relieved they were that he was leaving because of the excessive noise and pyrotechnics that took place during his wild parties. Regardless, his current net worth is reported to be about $200 million, but the lavish lifestyle isn't always what it's thought to be. With such a disposable income, he has spent tons of money on partying. When he was 25 years old, he suffered 2 heart attacks because of an unhealthy lifestyle. He was diagnosed with pulmonary embolism in 2011 after flying between Maui and Las Vegas 2 times in a 3-day window for a poker tournament. When this happened, his public relations representative reported that the cause of his heart condition was due to his body being unable to handle his lifestyle. With more fame and money also comes more problems. He has had many of legal issues, like being sued by former Ignite president Curtis Heffernan for wrongful termination when he spoke up about Dan using company funds to pay for his lifestyle. He's also been in legal trouble for kicking model Vanessa Castano in the face at a Miami nightclub. In 2014, actress Janice Griffith filed a lawsuit against him for injuries to her foot that she alleged was his fault. Also in 2014, he was arrested at the Los Angeles International Airport on a fugitive warrant out of Nevada. He faced felony charges for possessing or manufacturing explosive or incendiary devices. Many people will think that money will solve all of their problems, but looking at Dan Bilzerian as an example, we see that there is another side of the coin to such an extraordinary lifestyle. With the luxury and wealth can also come problems and health issues, and perhaps a sense of entitlement to be able to do whatever you want, even when it's wrong. More recently, in 2019, Dan invested in an Indian startup called Live Pools. Based in Mumbai, Live Pools is an online platform of fantasy sports games. Founders Gaurav Asamal and Vikram Asamal state that because of Dan's large following in India, that he would be the perfect investor. Although Dan didn't share how much he invested, he considers the investment as his financial entry into India. Let's keep an eye out over the next year to see how the startup grows. Whether you have heard about Dan Bilzerian before, or you're just now learning about him, you now have a better understanding about who he is and how he manages to live the lifestyle that he does. He has a bold personality that you either love or hate. Some people admire him, while others can't stand him. But one thing is true, he is living his life the way he wants to and doesn't care about what anybody thinks about him. Thank you for watching the video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and we will see you next time.